Have you ever thought of this question before? So it's a question many people argue about it all the time, especially Africans. The question is, would Africa ever catch up with the West? So to get answers to this question, I went to the street to ask real people their opinion on this question, and their answers, it will shock you. So without wasting much of your time, let's get right into the video.
What's your name and where are you from?
Jerome. I'm originally from Jamaica, but I live in the UK.
Would Africa ever catch up with the West?
In my opinion,
Yes.
yes.
Why?
For several reasons. Number one, the West is slowing down. Debt's increasing significantly. We've seen ever since the pandemic, when it comes to COVID, etc., that the West are struggling. For me, I'm involved in trading. And when we see the value of gold increasing in price and the US dollar dropping, it's an indication that there's something going wrong with the economic system of the world that we're living in.
Do you think technology could also help us accelerate our level of development?
I think it's a necessity. I think you need to take advantage of things like technology, like artificial intelligence, because what it does is it levels the playing field. Once upon a time, you had to look a particular way, come from a particular background. Now you can leverage technology to be...
You see, even from the beginning, like way back, due to the colonial mentality being imposed on us, it has already damaged our way of thinking. So most people believe that until they fly to the West, most people, they might not make it. So people run away from here to the West just to go and make money. You understand? And then most people don't believe. You see, the people can even go to school, and then the most intelligent one will be taken out and sent to the West. You understand? And then those people would rather go there and be developing them.
Yes.
So the mentality has been there already for a very long time. So how is it going to be changed? It's not really going to be so possible like that, because day in, day out, the lots of technologies are coming out, and they are the one inventing most of them. And when they realize that an African person is trying to be so smart like them, they find a means either to take that person to themselves or to eliminate those people. Okay. You understand? So I'm not sure.
Okay. Would Africa ever catch up with the West?
No.
What about you?
Nah.
Why?
Because the corruption here is too much, and like black people want everything to themselves, so I don't think we'll ever catch up with the West.
What about you?
Black people are black people, Charlie.
Why? Why black people are black people?
I don't know. Like, no one wants to do something to better. Like, how will I explain it? Charlie, I mean, basically corruption and everything that's going on around, Charlie. So,
what is the age gap between Africa and then the West?
Age gap.
Yeah. In terms of development.
let me give you like 20 years.
20 years.
Yeah.
Oh, then it's easy. We can easily catch up. What about you?
Like 30, 40. I don't even think we'll ever catch up. I don't think we'll ever catch up.
Which African country is catching up with the West?
Let me say South Africa.
South Africa one.
South Africa, Egypt. I think that's all.
What about you?
I think I agree with him too.
South Africa and Egypt. What
Yeah.
of Morocco?
I don't really see Morocco like that, but South Africa is actually doing well nowadays. Yeah.
Would Africa catch up with the West?
Yeah, I think Africa can catch up with the rest, yes, sir.
And why?
It depends on, let's say, we the citizens and then our leaders too. Yeah, if we decide to then come together and then like make up a mind that yes, we want to reach this level. Yes, it's all about unity and then bringing up, planning, bringing up minds so that we can do it.
Which African country do you think is catching up with the West?
Okay, catching up with the West. I don't know, mentally I don't know any country catching up with the West. But let's say when it comes to, let's say, infrastructures and other stuff, I would say maybe South Africa would be a little bit closer, say like 10% closer to the West, and maybe some of the other North African countries. Yes.
Would Africa catch up with the West?
Yeah, I think so.
Why?
The only reason why Africa is where it is now is because of the leaders we have. So a change in leaders, maybe a change in the government and the leaders, I think will help.
What do you think? Is this the system or the leadership overall that is affecting the development of Africa?
So the leaders make the system. So when you change the leaders, the people that will come who are competent will change the system. For example, the education system in Ghana here is one of the things that is drawing African back. You get it? Because when we are able to fix the education system, where we move from theory to practical, the next generation people we are building up will be people who put their hands to work. So when we get somebody like the education ministers in these countries decide that no, let's change from theory to practical, Africa will move way ahead than, because you cannot do engineering and finish, and when something spoils in your car, you have to go and call a mechanic to come and fix it for you.
Would Africa catch up with the West?
Currently, I don't think so. I think the answer is no.
Why?
I'm comparing the African technological advancement to the West. I don't think we can ever catch up with them. But if you put in more effort and looking at our current developments, let's take Ghana for example, we can do better because they are more advanced in manufacturing, let's say cars, and now we have electric cars. But in Ghana, we don't necessarily have those things there, but let's say certain people from outside the country and the West are here to develop their factories and then to help the local markets here. So I think with what they are introducing to the African continent, we can catch up, but currently the answer is no.
Which African country do you think is catching up with them?
South Africa, Rwanda, Ethiopia, Morocco, Egypt. Yeah.
What are some of the things that those countries are doing that, when it comes to the West, we can also copy and do that?
Yeah, I'll take South Africa for example. We're looking at their universities. Okay. They have very standard universities that can compete with those people. Okay. And then because of that, they are able to train their human resources to be able to meet the standards of the West. Okay. So I think using South Africa as the standard for Africa, we can get to them.